Hi guys, today we're going to look at how to schedule work in the Kelloo Resource Planner. Just a quick heads up, we are working today in the project view. There are two other views of the planner, resource view and priority view. They work in a similar way to the project view, so what you learn today you can apply in the resource and priority view as well. On the left hand side of the planner we can see the projects, work and resources we have assigned. And on the right hand side of the planner the bars represent when the work is happening. First, let's add some work to the planner. You can do this by either selecting the Add button top left or by selecting the Add button at a row level. Hit the resource selector to choose a resource to be assigned to the work. You can assign an actual resource or you can assign a role as a placeholder. Placeholders are useful if you don't yet know who is going to be doing the work. We can now enter the amount of work in days and the duration or length of the work in weeks. Currently I am working in days, but you can also schedule your work in hours or FTE. To change the period when the work is scheduled for, select above the bar and drag left or right. To extend the duration of the work, grab the end of the bar and drag left or right. As I do this, note how the total amount of work increases as I extend the bar. If you want the total amount of work to stay the same, then change the drag mode. Now the days per week changes instead, and the total amount of work stays the same. Click in the empty space on the row to add more work to the row. We call these segments in Kelloo. Then you can adjust the scheduling for the work segment. You can either set the total number of days required to complete the work or the number of days per week. Percentage allocated controls what percentage of the resource's time is allocated to the work. If you set this, Kelloo will automatically work out the days for you. Finally, duration is how many weeks the work is scheduled for. At the top right of the Edit Segment page is a tool tray. Use the tools to do things like split segments and copy segments. And if you want to merge segments together, select the Merge option. When it comes to changing the resource assigned to work, there are a few different ways you can do this. In the Edit Segment window, select the resource name. From the Planner row, select the Reassign option. Or edit the work and hit the resource selector. Select the project menu and you will find options to move, copy or delete all the work in the project. Select the cog to adjust the data displayed in the planner grid and also swap between showing work in days, FTE or points if you work agile. When planning, you can easily keep track of any overutilized resources. If a resource is overutilized, it means they have been assigned more work than they have working time. So you ideally want to remove all utilization issues from your plan. Look above the bars and if you see a red highlight, it means the resource is overutilized through that period. And a warning triangle on the left helps you spot which rows have utilization issues. That's all for today guys, happy planning!